Hey guys, I'm Janet Location, and today we are taking Island the Storm, Invio, and Thule to fight the Necrosis Strain Boy, the Plague Hulk, the Plague Lump, an abomination of rust and ruin. Should be fun. It's a boss fight. It's one of the remaining Reapers that we weren't able to finish off before, but it's actually the same Reaper that we ended up bumping into. I think this is maybe just like the top of the list of Reapers that appear if you haven't killed them already. In this game, I think that's just the one that you bump into at this event if he's already alive. So a bit of a shame, but also means we don't have to fight the Chaos Spawn one, which is a real nightmare. I really hate that one. I was not looking forward to facing it, so this works out quite well. So yeah, once we've done this, it'll be the final mission. It's that simple. It'll be this, and then we'll be in the Garden of Nurgle, saving old what's his face. What is his face? Kaldor Drago, that's the one. I've got a model of him on the shelf. He's a good boy. Although he's resin, which is horrible. Just horrible. Trying to, like, there's just so many support struts and things. Resin casts are just so much cleaning up. Takes like a good few hours just to tidy him up. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, Island the Storm, Invio, and Thule. Let's do it.
What is that I smell? Ah, more grease to anoint my gears.
Commander, the poison of a prime seed radiates below. This is most certainly our target.
More from above? Your numbers mean little. 10 or 10,000, all must crumble and fall before me.
Tactical analysis. Weaponry is limb-driven. Prioritize its extremities.
That voice, a daughter of the false Omnissiah? Why do you not come down and join my menagerie? I will teach you such things your machine god has kept secret from you.
Blasphemy!
No? A pity. Perhaps you will see the light once I shear those flimsy guards from your eyes.
Alright, let's go get him. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I've kind of forgotten how he works. In fact, let's have a look at how he works. He has the Maw Cannon. He has more cannon than the rest of us. Hazard. Sort of hazard, arc 30, range 10, 1 damage, and it afflicts structures of decay, which presumably does something. Also blinds. He can hurl a knight. There's a melee attack where he can throw people up to range 10 for 3 damage, and he'll probably try and throw you in a hole or something as well, I imagine. Rust and Ruin. Morgellus attacks the rusted platform, causing the section to become unstable and collapse next turn. That's fine. We can just teleport to another section, just whatever. Vengeance Turret Defense. Morgellus can command corrupted turrets to fire on nearby knights. And to hurl Girder. He can grab girders, targeting a blast area 2 up to range 14, doing 4 damage. Okay. Passive abilities. Entropic Shield. When active, he can't be crit. Hate that. Hate that a lot. How do you whittle that down, I wonder? He's immune to blinded, crazed, dominated, immobilized, incapacitated, panicked, pinned, plagued, and knockback. He has claw shielding, which is an auto. When attacked with a ranged attack, he'll block 2 damage with each active claw arm. And he has his rot cannon and his rot cleaver, so 6 damage in melee, 4 damage in armor break 2 at range. Alright, he seems fine. 156 health, more than normal. 10 armor as well. Okay. You know, that's a thing. I think we're still just going to jump on top of him and start wailing on him. Whenever you're ready, mate. Here we go. So I don't know how to disrupt him, is the problem. If we can't get a crit on him, then what can we do?
Unleash me!
I wonder. So Astral Aim, 0% chance. Okay, I was wondering if we could maybe just still target an area. So is it the 10 health that counts? Also, what's going on over here? Can we use that to turn the turret off? Or to turn it to our side? Maybe.
What is your will?
God, I don't know. How do we get rid of that then? That shield. Entropic shield. It just says passive. I mean, I assume that that's his armor. I assume that's how that translates, but I mean, I really can't tell. There's no real way of knowing. So I guess I can do 6 damage. I could silence him. Is he? Hang on, is he immune to silence? No. Okay, so I could silence him. That might do something. Oh, he's silenced. Did that do anything then? So I've still got the entropic shield. We'll see if this changes anything. Still nothing. I think we can turn the entropic shield off if we stun him. I think that might be the issue. Oh, that's disappointing, actually. But I think... Nope, Cybolt doesn't add more stuns. Who's got something that adds stuns?
Your orders?
No, stop.
Your orders.
Was it you? No. Full strike gets rid of armor. I mean, 11 damage a hit is pretty wild, actually. That's kind of amazing. So we're not even... I don't know, let's just wail on him. Hopefully the shield will go down eventually. I don't really know what we're aiming for here. It's a pain, but it is what it is. How's he going to do that?
My blade is ever ready. At your service.
Right, what else can I do here? I can't use stratagems here. So that's why I couldn't have a look at my stratagems. He doesn't allow us to use any.
Your orders?
That's very cheeky of him. Does that mean we won't get any stratagems in the final mission? Because if that's the case, I'm very upset about that. Stratagems are such like a key part of this game. Feels like a big waste for it not to, not to give us that. Not that much damage, actually. I really do think that it's worth just having Iolantha's Wail on him, but, I mean, Honor the Chapter does give us more AP broadly. I mean, this is some pretty good damage as well, but the -4 damage means it's not so good. But we will get that extra 5, which might not be a terrible idea.
We bring death!
Yeah, I really do think we just need to stun him. I think we need to stun him so we can start getting crits. Hello? Oh, okay, he's upset about the floor.
Warning. Structural integrity failing.
Commander, clear our brothers from that section before it collapses.
Yes, Commander. At your service. My blade is yours. I am
So-
here to serve.
This is a problem, because I can't teleport now. So do I just need to run everybody over? It says next turn, right? Does that mean I need to move now? Or
I
what?
am here to serve.
I have no idea. Also, hang on a minute. Is he immune to vulnerable? Oh, I could have given him vulnerable. That would have helped. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing here. He can't get out of there. He can't move enough to get out of this area, so I think he's going to take damage. I don't really know what happens if you fall. Should I just have everyone fall? I'll just see what happens. Should I just do that? Still impossible to get a crit on him. Yeah, he's going to fall regardless of what I do, so... I may as well just start attacking, right? Yeah, I'm just going to start wailing. Or just continue to wail, I suppose.
Unleash me.
Let's do this again. Okay, good. I feel like a disruptor skull might be good here, but I really do think it's just a case of stun him and then you can whittle him down.
Your command.
I think that is the point.
What is your will? I am here to serve. My blade is ever ready. Your orders?
See, I might want to use an astral aim to blow something off of him. Hard to say. So I need to hit him one more time.
Standing ready. I want this. The Emperor lights our path.
Yeah, I think we're just going to give Oliver Chap
I
to
am here to serve.
Storm.
What is your will?
It's alright, we're going to shoot him one more time. This will stun him.
Good. It appears you've staggered it. This might be a good chance to strike at its upper body.
Okay. Okay, that's also going to fall down. Sure.
What is your will?
So now I can attack him. With Force Strike for additional damage. So what can I do? I can make him vulnerable for a turn. I can destroy his left claw. I mean, yay?
The hammer strikes. Well done, brothers. Do not
Now
cease
what?
until you've torn that foul abomination
Still got the entropic
apart.
shield on. Alright, yeah, he's all we got left here. So, alright, have just the attacks and we'll see how much damage we can do. I should have made him vulnerable, you know. Should have just made him vulnerable.
This game grows tiresome. I will bury you all and be done with it.
I mean, you probably will. I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, and that one. And I'll attack him again, I suppose. Without being able to crit, I can't really do anything. Yeah, that seems fine. Yep.
You all take such pride in that gleaming armor of yours.
Unleash
But it will hold up as mere cloth against the knife of my necrosis.
It's a lot of
Our
damage.
holy plate will not be stained by your touch.
Alright, we'll attack him a couple times. Let me get the stun. And yeah, and we'll kill him. Took a lot of damage though. Disable his right claw, I suppose. All platforms will be destroyed. Oh wow, that's pretty funny. So let's start killing him, I guess. We're kind of done, actually. Just have to shoot him a few times. He's not getting any damage reduction anymore.
for Titan.
So, okay. Yep, there's that. And then Hiatus. Hiatus, go get the kill.
Vengeance.
My great edifice of rust and rot is ruined. I am not ready.
Demon engine dismantled. A satisfactory conclusion to this vile perversion of the machine.
A hard-fought battle, Commander, worthy of note in the Hall of Champions.
Honestly, I didn't find it that satisfying at all. Just kind of hit him a lot, and then he eventually went down. There wasn't really anything I could do. Like, none of my abilities really mattered. Which I guess is, partly my fault. I did stack, all of everything into critical hits. But the fact that I couldn't work out what the hell I was supposed to do with that entropic shield, like, what was I supposed to do with that? Was there a way to turn it off? Because, I don't know, it didn't seem like an obvious way, so I couldn't really find I don't know, I couldn't find the point of that combat. Like, I don't know. What I like about the boss fights broadly, well, fighting any of the big monsters, especially when they have like a big health pool, is that slow disassembly, that slow like dissecting of like removing threats and prioritizing what threats to get rid of and things. That's really fun. But when you can't dissect anything and you're just basically just hitting something until it's dead, it's kind of boring. So kind of a bit of a tedious boss fight, that one, unfortunately. Yeah, a bit disappointed with that one. We just didn't really have the tools to do anything interesting with it. But, oh well, victory. Also, the lack of stratagems I found a bit disappointing as well. Because, like, the stratagems offer you some fun tactical flexibility of your choice. But just to go, oh no, you don't get any. That feels a bit rubbish. I spent a long time trying to earn those. So that's a bit disappointing too. But, oh well. We got through it, I guess. Did we take injuries? Are we going to get healed? I don't know. Everyone's injured. I mean, -4 max health to everyone isn't really a big deal at this point in the game, so I'm sure even if we are injured in the final battle, it won't matter. I'm happy to take that on the chin.
Hear me. Hear me. Grand Master, hear me.
Brother, I hear you.
Supreme Grand Master, we are near. I sense your spirit within the garden.
The hour must indeed be dark if you have conspired to reach me here.
Forgive us, my lord, the cost was great. You are walking into a trap. A massive host of Nurgle approaches your position.
This maze confuses my senses. The Bloom's power here is overwhelming, yet I cannot afford to withdraw. The stench of these roots are plain. My cursed life is a small price to wager against ending this foul affliction.
Then we will fight for you, Grand Master.
A great sacrifice must not go unheeded. Very well. I will take 8 volunteers, Hector. 4 shall join me to face the foulness within. 4 will hold this gate against the approaching horde until we can complete the deed.
So few.
Each of my brothers is an army unto himself, a mighty shield against the coming darkness. I cannot deprive the Imperium of its most valuable warriors for the trials that yet lay ahead.
Your will be done. We are the Hammer.
Okay, so guys, I'm coming to you from the future, okay? I cannot do this last battle. Not now, anyway. I've had it. I've just had it. Up to here. You can't see where here is, because, you know, you can't see me. You understand the format of this, right? Anyway, so, as you know, I've not been well this month, okay? I've mentioned it a few times, that's why we've had a few delays. But basically, I just haven't given myself any time to recover at all. I'm still no better than I was. Sort of since Christmas, I've been sick. And I want to recover. I want to get better, because right now, I've basically been just chasing deadlines every single day. Every single episode has been a day, like recorded a day or two in advance, or sometimes the same day I've published it. I've never given myself any backlog, so I've basically just been going deadline every day. It's maddening, and I've not been enjoying this series for about a month. I've been, you know, trying to act positive. You know, I love this game, but I don't love the last battle. The last battle's just a tedious 2.5 hour long mess. I hate it. It just sucks. It's really bad. Love the game, but my god, they dropped the ball on that last mission. Also, there's no hint of anything from the DLC in that final mission, so we don't get to take the Dreadnaught, or like, there's been nothing to make it more exciting. It's just a huge slog in what has been a series that I have kind of felt has been a slog for a month. I've been trying to keep it positive, been trying to keep it light, been trying to enjoy it, because, you know, I didn't want to fall short of the you know, of the series. I wanted to finish it, because, you know, I wasn't able to finish the legendary playthrough thanks to burnout. But here I am again, and I really hate that. But this is just too big an ask. 2.5 hours of what is the most tedious mission in tactical turn-based history. It sucks. I'm sorry, it's just really bad. It's not a pleasure to play. It's not even difficult. It just kind of sucks. It's just tedious. It's just like, oh good, I did the objective, now do that 4 more times. Oh, but first we have to teleport you to basically like a side mission on top of this mission. It's horrible, it sucks, it's just awful. It overstays its welcome so much. And so yeah, I hate that. I like being positive. This sort of, you know, let's call this a rant. Let's be uncharitable to me right now, because, you know, I'm clearly in a foul mood. So let's just, yeah, throw all pretense. This isn't me calmly telling you this. I'm just having a rant. I'm so annoyed. So I psyched myself up a few days ago to do the final mission, and I was ready for it. I was prepared. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do this. And the first thing that happened, well, not the first thing that happened, after like half an hour of slogging through just the slog of it, because it's Drago that has to get rid of this. So if we go to Infinity...
Agreed.
Boop. And then use Honor the Chapter. Alright, I'll warp charge and he can attack the Chaos Spawn as well. Okay, good. Wait, hang on. What? And then the game just went, no, he doesn't actually get it. He doesn't get AP. Why did you think you'd get AP? Oh, is it because you were able to use the move on him? No, that's not how this works. So I was already really annoyed that at the game for having this finale, basically. And they just went, oh, and guess what? And now we're bugging it all as well. So anything you do, try and expedite the process. I'm going to throw back in your face. So just terrible. It just sucked. I hate it. I hate it. And so, you know, 2.5 hours of a tedious exercise with added bugs, I can't. I just can't do it. Not how I'm feeling right now. But I don't want to just do a community post to say, hey guys, it's on hiatus. I want to explain it. I want you to hear it in my own voice. You know, I want you to know how I'm feeling about it and why this final episode isn't going to be coming for some time. Because, my God, I hate it. I just hate it. I need to rest. I need to do something different. I need to detox. I've been playing this series for 2 months, you know, and for a month I've not been enjoying it. And because I've been just chasing deadlines, I've not really had the time or energy to do other series that I might enjoy, that might sort of give me, you know, some sense of fulfillment, I guess, in this. It would be nice just to get into the rhythm of doing something that I can, like, truly just enjoy. Because I think that makes better content, you know? It sounds like, oh, he's moaning about his job. Yeah, actually I am. I am moaning about my job, because I've got to entertain. At least I like to think that I'm entertaining. I mean, if you're here watching episode, what are we, like 71 or something? Then yeah, like, oh, episode 70 maybe? I can't remember, but it's late in the day. Then yeah, you probably have enjoyed what you've watched so far, and I think a lot of that is because, you know, I'm enjoying it, right? It's because I'm eager to play the game and to explore different areas and do fun things and, you know, engage with it. But I just can't bring myself to engage with 2.5 hours of mind-numbing tedium and bugs. I just can't do that. I wouldn't want to put you through that. If you want to put yourself through that, you can of course watch that last mission in the other playlist. The squads will be slightly different, but yeah, you'll be able to sort of skip through it, watch the cutscenes if you like. I will basically just be copying the same objective 5 times, because that's what the game makes you do. So if you want to go check out the finale, go check out the finale over there. All the cutscenes will be the same. Nothing will be different there. But it means I won't have to sit here for 2.5 hours. And also, I know that I can split that up into many episodes, and that was the plan. But again, I would just be chasing deadlines, being like, okay, let's sit down and do a bit more of the mission that I can't stand. And I wouldn't like that. That wouldn't be good. It would be mostly me trying to figure out how much willpower I have on all my guys and what the plan was. It'd be me reiterating the end of the last episode constantly to try and figure out where I still am. And that's boring. I don't want that. It'd be better as one big chunk, but I'm not capable of a big chunk right now. No, I'm just not. So it's on hiatus. Indefinitely. I might come back to it, I might not. The final battle exists with as much Duty Eternal content as you would see into this mission, in this playthrough, so it kind of makes no difference. Just, yeah, a couple of the characters are different. Storm is still in it. Iolantha's still in it. Thule, I think, is still in it. Possibly. I think Thule went on the last mission, the last one. I think so. I think it was Cadulon that we had in the main team, though, I think. But anyway, a few changes, but still Grey Knights fighting stuff if you want to check that out. Lower difficulty, but honestly, any high difficulty, and it'd take another hour. So, I mean, that's another thing I'm concerned about. Like, yeah, our team's great, but we are playing on higher difficulty, so it just means it's going to delay things even longer. And, oh, I just can't. So, anyway, I thought I owed you guys an explanation. I already missed a few days, and that's because I have already been banging my head against the wall. And, yeah, it's not going to lead to good content. It's not going to lead to good content, it's not going to lead to good mental health, and it's going to delay me doing something else that we can all actually enjoy, because, you know, I'll be happy about playing it. Unlike this, unfortunately. And don't get me wrong, still love the game. It's a great game. This is like my game of the year for last year. Absolutely adore it. It is stunning. It is stunningly good, but my word, it ends on just a horrible slog. It's not rewarding at all. I hate it. Oh, also, no stratagems. That's another thing. Like, another just terrible design thing. We spent all campaign researching stratagems and stuff, and then the last battle just goes, no, you can't have them. I know Vikir's injured or whatever, you know. Vikir's not with us, and technically she's the one doing it, but all it would take is one voice line from Ektar going, you know, it'll cost many lives, but our, you know, what are they called? Our prognosticar choir are ready to use what Vikir has taught them to aid our troops in battle. And then there you go, stratagems exist, and it's just like, oh, big cost, but hey, that's why they couldn't do it before. But now, it's the fate of the universe, so obviously their lives are expendable, right? So who cares at that point? Like, it would have made sense, it would have made narrative sense, but instead it just goes, oh no, all that stuff you earned, you can't use. It's just so many things in this last battle I would rework, or just throw in the bin, and I would make it 3/5 of the size. You know, I'd take a leaf from this game's own design philosophy, which is you don't actually need to destroy all 5, just destroy 3, and then we'll hurry the story along with something more interesting than making you do it 5 times. The final battle just makes you do it 5 times. It's unbelievable. So yeah, you see what I mean? You see how much irritation I have about this final battle, and how many things I feel could just be easily addressed or changed or improved, or, you know, made to be less torturous, and, you know, less 2.5 hours. Because that's another thing, turn-based games, it's kind of nice just to be able to jump in, do, like, the reason why you only have 4 guys is so it can be like a limited size. It's a small, you know, small in scope, each mission. And it means you can just sort of like do a mission in sort of half an hour to an hour, maybe a little bit longer if things are really tense. And then you can sort of get on with your day, right? It's, you know, fairly bite-sized for like a gaming session. But 2.5 hours is too long for, you know, a genre mostly played by adults with jobs and things. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of failings there, which I think is a pity. I wouldn't care if I didn't like the game, but I like the game a lot, so it pains me to see it end on such a bum note. And the series as well. I'd love to just finish it and be thrilled about it, but yeah, I just don't have the mental fortitude. I have run out of willpower, okay? I spent all my willpower getting to this point of the campaign, and now I have no willpower left. Okay, that's what's happened. And yeah, I haven't researched my own prognosticars, so, you know, the recent warp surge hasn't bestowed me with any additional willpower. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. I made it fluffy. Because, you know, I do love the source material and the all that stuff. But I hate the mission design of the final mission. So, guys, I hope that clears some things up. If you want to see a finale, go watch the one in the other playlist. It's fun. You know, it's me going in blind. So it's me pretty optimistic, and I only get annoyed at stuff as I realise that they've made weird decisions. But you know, generally I'm pretty engaged. So go see that, okay? Go watch that, and you'll enjoy it, I'm sure. Okay, good. Are we good? Are we good, guys? Are we good? I probably upset a few people. If people are upset and they never want to watch this channel again, that's fine. Yeah, that's great. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. You do whatever you need to do to recover from this breakup. It's okay. All right. It's not you. It's me. Good. So comment, like, subscribe, and hopefully you're excited for whatever the hell comes next. It's either going to be like Gladius or another Total War series or something. I don't even know yet because I haven't had the space in my brain to think of anything except this ruddy game. So it would be great to have a few days and then something new will emerge, okay? And I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, maybe we'll come back to this when I'm feeling fresh and inspired, should we say. Brilliant. Okay, anyway, love you guys. Thank you for watching 70 episodes of this series. It's insane. I don't know how anyone's still watching, but I think that's just my mood, assuming that everyone has the same mood. But no, like, you guys have clearly been enjoying it, and I'm sorry that it has to, you know, end abruptly. I really hate doing that. It's why I've done the last month's worth of content, is so we wouldn't have to end this series, you know, short of the end. But yeah, we have. I know, it sucks, okay? It's just a sucky situation, but I literally can't. I can't. I've explained everything. I'm just gonna go around in circles again, okay? I've got to get off this merry-go-round. It's it's starting to make everyone queasy. We need to leave the merry-go-round. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, whatever the hell that may be. And I promise I'll be in a much better mood and we can really dig in and enjoy it and explore something new, okay? I think we'll all do better for the change. Anyway, take care, guys. Have a good one. Oh, that is such a huge investment, just to throw in the bin like that.